Here's how most people work on playing faster. Screw it, I quit. Let's change that. So you're probably familiar with the idea of using a metronome to work on speed, but most people take too big of a leap from their current speed to the speed they want to be playing at. The problem with this is our brain sees it as a really big challenge, so we psych ourselves up and we tense up our hands and we work really hard to try to do something that we think we can't do yet. What we really want is to be able to play just a little bit faster than we did yesterday. Tomorrow we want to play a little faster than we did today. Don't shoot for your top speed yet, just shoot for a little bit faster than you used to be able to. Check this out, this is a way better way to do it. First, turn the metronome on at a good comfortable speed, something that seems fairly easy to play that particular song at. And now just play through the song one time. Now reach over and turn the metronome up by one click. And play through the same song, exactly the same thing, again. Then, reach over and turn the metronome up by one click. And play it again. And now, reach over and turn it up and rinse and repeat. You see how this process works. So what exactly is one click? Well, it could be 1 beat per minute, it could be 3 beats per minute, it doesn't matter. Whatever one click is on your metronome, we're trying to keep this as simple as possible and in as small an increment each time as possible. These are very small changes, and most people are resistant to this because they want to make big changes. They want to get there quickly. But if you make these really small changes, you'll actually progress much faster and you'll get to your goal a lot quicker. The reason this works so well is because it uses such small increments that it doesn't freak out our brain into thinking that it's a big challenge. If you can play it at 104 beats a minute, you can probably play it at 105. If you can play it at 105, can you do it at 106? Probably. If you can do it at 106, can you do it at 107? Well, probably. Each of these intervals gets us closer and closer to our desired speed, but each of these intervals is so small that it doesn't trigger the fear mechanism in our brain and make us freak out by thinking it's a big challenge. It's almost the same thing that we just played, so it's no big deal. However, you will eventually hit a ceiling. You'll get to a speed that's a little too fast for you, and you try to play it and it will fall apart. That's okay. That's part of this process. Back the metronome down 1 or 2 clicks and try it at that speed. Play it at this new speed until that becomes your new baseline comfortable speed, and then continue to inch your way up click by click. If you keep practicing this way, eventually you'll get to the point to where you can move in bigger intervals and you can go multiple clicks for each time. But don't make it too big. The whole secret to this trick is using the smaller intervals so that it doesn't seem like a challenge. We want to keep it close to the speed that we're already playing at, so it doesn't seem like we have to work really hard for this new speed. But check this out, here's the real sneaky part of this trick. If you can do this with one song, you can do this with 2 songs. If you can do this with 2 songs, you can do this with a 3rd song. And eventually, you'll get to where you don't have to do this with every song because your hands just get better at moving faster. Everything that you do at this higher speed becomes easier because you're used to moving your hands faster on a lot of songs. And then when you go to try a song that you haven't even worked on this with, you'll find you can automatically play this faster. So this trick makes each song that you play a little bit faster, but it also makes you a faster player overall. I love this trick. I used this technique all the time growing up taking music lessons, and I still use it today. And I think you'll love it too. Grab a metronome, start slow, and increase the speed as gradually as you can, and in no time you'll be playing all your favorite songs as fast as you want to.